Have you ever felt so tired after sleeping for 9 or 10 hours? Like you slept so much, maybe you even slept 12 hours through the day and you still felt tired. You still felt, you still feel this fatigue and you don't know what is happening. Have you ever felt like that, or have you ever just stayed inside home and eventually got depressed because of it? And maybe you're wondering, why is this happening? What is causing this fatigue? Like, I haven't been doing anything, I haven't been exercising, I haven't literally got tired throughout the day to actually be fatigued. I just stayed home and nothing else. In this video I'm going to tell you what exactly is the problem with this. And I'm going to tell you 4 things that are most common amongst us. And some of them you may not even realize. So let's begin straight off. The first thing is not enough physical activity. What this means exactly? Well, it's in its name. You don't do push-ups, you don't do workout sessions, you don't go to the gym, you don't do cardio. No. You just stay home, lie, and nothing else. You lack physical activity. And this is such a worse case that so many people don't even walk. They are so tired to even walk. And how does this happen? Simply because you have given up on everything, bro. Like, this is such a negative effect on people. And I've seen a lot of people telling me that after they get their first car, they will just drive a car and nothing else. They will fuck off with the bicycle, they will fuck off walking, they will fuck off running. They will just go and ride their car, nothing else. Now, sure bro, go ahead, but don't you think that is a bad decision? Don't you think that cutting off your bicycle, do your running, your cardio is a bad idea? Like, if you are doing some other exercise, some other cardio like fighting, okay, fair enough, go ahead, but if you cut off every single ounce of cardio and any physical activity in your life, your whole system will eventually start to break down. And how exactly? Well, your cardiovascular and skeletal system will slowly begin to depress. Basically, your muscles will, instead of getting stretched every single day, they will just stay in this position, and eventually they will even start hurting because they haven't been stretched in so long. And you suddenly do this movement like this. You literally do this and suddenly something snaps here and oh, it hurts, and you start crying to your mother because this hurts. Well, no wonder, bro, it hurts. No fucking wonder it hurts. You haven't been exercising for so long. You didn't do a single push-up through this whole year and you expect yourself to be quick? Come on, bro. Don't be stupid as that. And the other thing is depression. This also causes you depression. Not only does your body get depressed, also your mind gets depressed as well. Why? Because if you aren't exercising, if you aren't doing cardio, if you're just going around in your car, doing absolutely nothing, just literally driving on the streets, going to work and back, and just staying on TikTok, well, what did you do there? You didn't got enough sunlight, you didn't got enough vitamin D, you didn't got your testosterone boost, you didn't exercise, you didn't stretch yourself throughout the day, and you didn't do cardio. And what do you expect, bro? To be this super quick karatista? No, bro. You will be this lazy fucking slug that is all but tired throughout the whole day. You wake up tired and you go to bed tired, as if you worked so hard throughout the day, but you haven't done a single thing. But don't worry, this can be fixed. This can be fixed quite easily. And how? Well, you may have already guessed that by simply beginning to exercise, to start going to a gym. If you can't afford going to a gym, Hamza has some very good, valuable exercise techniques that you could do at home as well, or even if you don't have access to them. Just listen to my advice, bro. Just do 70 push-ups every single day. And then, after they become easy, just do from 70 to 80 and just keep leveling this up. Just keep going over and over, higher and higher and higher. The other thing is starting yourself some cardio. Now you can go on the treadmill in the gym and just run there for a while, or just run to the gym, or just walk to the gym, but I suggest specifically you do some battle cardio like karate, box, kickbox, jiu-jitsu, any of those sports that actually require you to fight. Your masculinity is getting boosted as well by this, because you are training something that you have been meant to be training. The second thing is your diet. Now this is a very obvious one. You may have realized this on your own. Like, let's say one day you ate this croissant or you ate this food. You didn't know what you ate, but you ate it. Sure, why not? I was hungry. And you ate this food. Before you ate this food, you felt so productive. Though you were hungry, you felt so productive. And after you eat this food, you suddenly feel sleepy, you suddenly feel tired and like not doing work. You suddenly begin sluggish and slimy. Why? Because your diet is so fucking trash, bro. Your diet probably lacks a lot of vegetables and meat. Your diet probably lacks a lot of fruits instead of those shitty cupcakes that you eat every single time you get out of your house. Your body lacks a lot of nutrition, and sadly enough, if this was the only problem, it isn't. By just doing this bad diet, your digestive system also becomes worse, because it slowly begins to digest less and less. Your metabolism gets messed up, and eventually, not only that, your blood sugars will raise up, causing you, maybe even cause you diabetes. Why? Because you eat so much fucking sugar throughout the day. You eat cupcakes every single day, you eat shitty food every single day, and you expect yourself to be healthy. No, bro, that's not healthy. This can be also fixed very easily as well, though. But very few people actually fix this problem. Why? Because, oh, those cupcakes, they're so great. How, bro, how can you let them go? Like, how can I let those cupcakes go? How can I let this chocolate go to waste? Like, I have to eat it, bro. Like, it will be a waste if I throw it away. It will be a waste if I give it to my grandma. It will be a waste if I give it to my children. It will be a waste if I do this, if I do this. They just get every single excuse on the fucking world that they can find just to eat this sugar. Just to eat this shitty hamburger. This shitty patty that is full of trash, bro. But if you're one of the kind of person that you're watching this segment of the video right now and you're thinking to yourself, this guy has some point, bro. I can tell right away that you're different. You're different because you might actually listen to my advice and actually replace your old bad diet with a good one. You might actually add on some vegetables. And yes, that is what I suggest. Add in more vegetables to your diet. Add in more meat to your diet. You literally help out your own body by doing this. So why not, bro? I think it's pretty clear. I think it's worth giving it a shot. Like, it's your choice. And there is also another thing that I would suggest you this is to eliminate all sugars from your diet. All sugars, including glucose, from your diet. All sugars are bad for you if they are overconsumed. And more specifically chocolates, bro. Like, sugar is all around us. Whenever you go to the store, sugar is all around us, and you are tempted so much, but fix this temptation, be stoic, and fuck this.
Bro, what the fuck am I saying here?
Temptation, just kick it in the gut and tell it, fuck you, bro, I won't eat this sugar. Eliminate every ounce of sugar that you can from your system, because if you don't, it will cost you a lot. It won't matter if you have a good diet or not. If you eat a ton of sugar after you eat this spinach, potato and apple, you haven't done anything, bro. You will be the same just as before. So that plays a major part in this segment. Eliminate all sugars from your system and make yourself a healthy diet. The third thing is poor sleep. Poor sleep causes a lot of problems, to be honest. Poor sleep can cause you a lot of very serious problems. What does this mean though? Well, it means that you either sleep too little or too much. Yes, this works both ways. It can affect you if you sleep too little or if you sleep too much. Low amount of sleep can have a lot of great effects on your hormone. Well, let's begin by explaining sleep overall. While you sleep, your body and your brain rest together. Your brain rests, your body rests, and you simply don't do anything. You don't move, you don't do anything, you just rest and nothing else. Your complete self rests in this moment. And what this allows you? This allows you your body to heal if it was injured throughout the day. This allows your hormones to get back to normal levels, and it increases some very important hormone for you, testosterone. If you get good enough amount of sleep, you get increased testosterone. But if you get bad amount of sleep, your body will produce cortisol just to give you energy. And as we know, cortisol and testosterone go against each other. And just because of this, your body, your whole entire day will get ruined if your cortisol is higher than your testosterone. It also has effects on your food, the hormones, on your sleep hormones, on everything, on every single hormone in your body, including your growth hormone. Like your mother probably told you sometimes that if you sleep enough, you will eventually grow up. She has some truth in there, bro. Have you ever started to think about this and you told to yourself, wait, my mother has some point in this? Have you ever thought that to yourself? No, bro, you probably fucking haven't. You probably didn't give a single fuck about this thought. But here I am telling you this again. If you sleep enough, you will eventually grow up. And not only grow up, grow even smarter, mindfully and physically. Too much sleep can also make you feel tired as well though. Too much sleep can also ruin your cycle as well. Like, let's say now, you went to bed at 9 p.m. and you woke up at 3 p.m. this day. And you think to yourself, bro, why am I so tired? Like, what the fuck? I slept so many hours and I'm still tired. What is happening, bro? Come on, this is unfair. What is happening? Well, it's very common actually, it's very basic. Your sleep cycle just got ruined. Your body has its own clock. Your body has its own clock where, okay, it tells to yourself, okay, 7 p.m. this is my bedtime, and 6 a.m. this is my wake up time. And if you don't respect this clock that your body has on its own, it will eventually get ruined and you will feel tired more and more and more. But this can be also fixed as well. How? Well, simply by making yourself a routine. You make yourself a routine where from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. you do your deep work sessions. You do every single work that you need to do throughout the whole day. And now, then you do your workout sessions, then your other stuff and other stuff and other stuff until you reach your bedtime. In my example, it's 7 p.m. Let's say you go to bed at 7 p.m. Once you reach this bedtime, you just start to unwind. Unwinding is very important thing. Like, unwinding is a little period of time before bed where you go over the things that you need to do tomorrow. You save yourself time for tomorrow by doing it now. You plan tomorrow. You write few things that you need to do tomorrow. You write them down and that's it. Your brain is easy of worries, is free of worries for tomorrow, and you're free to sleep. You will not worry about tomorrow or the next day. Why? Because you have just wrote it down. And the other thing that can also help you with your sleep is eliminating your fucking phone. Your phone needs to be on do not disturb or even being turned off while you sleep. Your phone has to be silent while you sleep. You don't need to use your phone before sleep. You should eliminate all the light and all the blue light from your phone before you sleep, because blue light specifically, it is coming specifically from your phone, keeps you awake. And do you want that? No, you fucking don't, bro. You don't want to stay awake. I know you want to sleep.
And finally, the last thing is not getting enough sunlight. And not getting enough sunlight, well, I'll go over this topic briefly. Well, as we know, as probably most people know, I hope we know this, sunlight is the main source of vitamin D. It's literally free vitamin D and free testosterone boost. How does it boost your testosterone? Let's start with that. Your testosterone gets boosted every time your cortisol level goes down. And what does the sun do? Well, the sun, every time it shines upon you, your cortisol levels go down and automatically your testosterone levels go up. Isn't that amazing? Isn't this amazing that you can be more of a man just simply by being out on the sun, simply by reading out on the sun, simply by working out on the sun? It's amazing, isn't it? And many people get so many excuses to not get the sun, using the excuses, oh, I will get a headache, I will get this, I will get this. They are wrong. Don't listen to them. They are so fucking wrong, bro. You need sunlight. You are born to be on the sunlight. Sunlight is literally the meaning of happiness. If you are on the sunlight, if you are out on the sun, you will most likely be really happy. You will probably never be sad out on the sun. And as I said, sadly, a lot of people try to actually get away from the sun. They just keep themselves inside, indoors, and what does indoors do? Well, by staying in the bed for such a long time, by staying inside for such a long time, your body starts to produce more and more melatonin. Melatonin is the sleep hormone that is required for you to get sleepy. And if you wonder why you feel so sleepy because you sat down inside, indoors for such a long time, well, now you know the answer. Sunlight is something that can help you majorly in your life. And as I said, it's the main source for vitamin D. If you have vitamin D deficiency, this is the best way to fix it. You don't need those fucking trash medical thingies, those pills that literally are so bad for you, bro. You were born to fight. That includes your diseases. Now, I'm not saying medicine is bad. I'm just saying that you could fix your problems some other way. You could fix your headaches some other way. You could fix your sadness, your soreness, your fatigue by going out on the sun. And now it's your turn. Will you actually take on this advice and listen to me, or will you just stay indoors and just lay down and nothing else? Let's go over the whole video briefly now. The first bad habit that is giving you fatigue is not doing enough physical activity. Physical activity is very important. If you do just about the right levels of physical activity, resistance training and cardio, well then, you are good to go, bro. You are absolutely good to go. The second thing is your poor diet. If you change your poor diet for a very healthy diet, you will see some major changes. Suddenly, from this guy who couldn't even run few miles ahead, you will become this guy that can run kilometers away. The third thing is poor sleep. Sleep is the most important part of our lives. If you don't have enough sleep and you don't have enough anything throughout the day, we sleep so much for a reason, and you need to respect this reason. You don't want to just discriminate against sleep. You need to sleep enough and healthy. So if you change your bad sleeping habits from sleeping 4 hours a day to actually sleeping a good 9 to 8 hours a day, you will also see some major changes in your mental health. And finally, the fourth thing, not getting enough sunlight. Sunlight is also a very important part in our lives. It's not just there to literally give you light. It's there to give you vitamins. It's there to give you life. It's out there. You just need to collect it. You don't need to make excuses to get away from it. Just be there. Be out on the sun. Read on the sun. And that's it. That's all you have to do.